Men of Reddit, what is craziest thing you've put your penis in? Gatorade bottle. Don't know why, but I do know I managed to get it in the bottle, but getting it out is a different story. Edit. Okay, just to clarify, it was one of the 28-ounce plastic Gatorade bottles, if I remember correctly, like roundish ones. Poke a hole in the bottle to release the vacuum. This is not from personal experience. I knew a dude that fucked his VCR with a toy Darth Vader up his ass. Seemed kinda crazy to me at the time. I used to hang out with my friend Jack all the time as a kid. We would have sleepovers almost every weekend and just in general have the time of our life. One Friday night someone started banging on the front door. We take a peek out to see to our surprise that it's our friend Mike. He appeared frantic and was practically begging Jack to let him chill with us. Nearly an hour had passed. We were sitting in the living room watching a horror movie when we heard the most furious, earth-shattering knocks from the front door again. We open it to see Mike's father. His father had been in the military for over a decade and was a mean mug of a man. He proceeded to grab Mike by his long wavy surfer hair and dragged him out of the house into his pickup truck. We later found out that Mike's dad walked in on him fucking the couch. He must have been sofa king horny. Back when I was an experimental preteen, a pool vacuum hose instantly sucked my dick and balls in with tremendous amounts of pressure. Worst pain I've experienced. Had to swim, vacuum hose attached to myself, to the other end of the pool and shut it off. Pringles can. With rubber glove between two sponges. I have a friend who is the stereotypical neckbeard, loves Doritos and Mountain Dew. We did Secret Santa 1 year, and he received this exact Pringles fleshlight. A latex glove with sensitive skin lotion with another glove stuffed inside that with some more lotion inside of it with one on those bathroom hand towels tightly wrapped around it. Then used 3 big rubber bands to hold it all together. And then I put it between my mattress and box springs. Shit was great feeling. Lol, I was 14. At 14 I was fapping it dry to still internet pictures of Brazilian ass queens, and you were out here engineering your own vagina. Desperation breeds ingenuity. As a grown man, I kinda understand what you mean by Brazilian ass queens, but I need some pointers to get a good idea of what you're talking about. Hot tub pump, toilet paper roll, Play-Doh, pudding cup. I'm reading this in the Fairly Odd Parents theme. Vacuum cleaner hose. Mom told you not to bother me while I'm cleaning my room. A jacuzzi jet. I was 12. It was a different time. If we're being honest, I'm pretty sure everyone who's ever had access to a jacuzzi in private has done this. I had a friend make a mold of his penis with a bunch of melted styrofoam and petrol that his older teen brother left lying around in the garage. For those don't know, petrol melts styrofoam and turns it into a gooey, gelatinous substance that slowly hardens over time, also known as homemade napalm. We were kids and kids do dumb as fuck shit. He lost an entire layer of skin on his penis. Holy fuck, ha ha ha. I was rock hard and horny. Why but a glass of cold milk. By the end I had made butter. When I was around 13 I had a big Tigger stuffed animal from when I was a child in my closet. It was like 3 feet tall, and just happened to have a rip right under the tail. I was home alone. I'm so sorry Tigger. Please forgive teenage me. He was a different person. Edit, thanks for the awards and upvotes. Teenage me would be appalled that I shared this lol. To answer a few questions, it's Tigger like from Winnie the Pooh. It's not a typo. No, I'm not a furry. Surprising, I'm sure. I too have a massive tiger stuffed animal that I would hump female here, yes, as a young teenager but mostly as a toddler. Now my little cousin plays with it. A blood pressure cuff without the cover or a trinket glass globe, like a oil lamp chimney but with a glass bottom, from New Orleans that I got at the thrift store. You pick. I did it with a blood pressure cuff once to see if I could get a blood pressure reading from my erect penis, smiley face. It just gave me an error message. Hot Pocket, an Alabama Hot Pocket? Look it up on Urban Dictionary, if you dare. A bong. To completion, it started with stoned curiosity, turned into an oh shit, I can't believe this works so well moment, and ended with the most vigorous cleaning I've ever given glassware. I repressed that memory until about 30 comments deep in this thread. Thanks Reddit. I'm glad I don't have that bong anymore. Well, now I would have filled that shit up with water and taken a rip off the dong bong. The NDA expires in 18 months. In the whole lotion container itself, lotion. Also the kid my sister was friends with, who lived across the street in this big ass mansion, stuck his dick in the CD drive hole, and had to be taken to the hospital because it got caught and he couldn't get it out. He had to carry the desktop with him into the ambulance. Michael Myers mask with lube and a pineapple. Do not attempt. So since a Michael Myers mask is made from a Captain Kirk mask, you technically banged William Shatner. A toaster. Adeptus Mechanicus? My mouth. Dude. Good for you. Can't decide whether to give weird look or applaud. Or both. As a kid, my favorite stuffed animal. He's a puppet and I stuck it into the hole where the hand goes cause it's almost between his legs like a vagina. He's actually still in my room. I was just thinking the other day that if he were alive and remembered that, it'd make things really weird. Reminds me of that Twitter story where someone wanted to come on Jessie from Toy Story and then stay in the room so every toy had to watch and no one could do a thing about it because they were not allowed to move. Edit, he left the room, but they couldn't clean her up because that would be evidence that they moved. Used foam rubber pipe coverings. When my dad changed the old ones and replaced them. Might be a little weirder if your dad actually gave them to you, son. You can fuck these. You are free to use that next time you tell the story. Not sure if it's really that crazy, but 2 barely held together rubber gloves filled with water. Stuck the tip of my dick on a light bulb. While it was on, honestly can't explain the rationale of this to this day. Shit was wildin'. A patch of poison ivy because I thought I was immune. Did it occur to you to test that out with, like, your hand or something? Do you make sure the stove is off by flopping your dong on it? One time I slept with some woman I met online, only to find out it was my friend's mom. Awkward situation. We'll take it to my grave. A jar of grape jelly. It was oddly satisfying. One of those central vacuum systems built into a rich person's house. I was young. It was a different time. And I can say I was blown by a house. Can you? Also, bonus fact, typing this with my penis. One of those what now? There was this dude in my high school who legit got caught fucking a sheep. You put your dick in that dude? Damn, you caught me, I was being subtle.